Hello and welcome, this is Arcane and this is Paladin, Champions of the Realm, a fan theory. In my last video I spoke about the magistrate, and some people have pointed out that the magistrate might not be just one person, but however I will go with the theory that he is just one person that trying to subjugate the realm, and I said he is the main villain of the story, or maybe he is not. I have some theory now that I'm going to explain. This theory include our favorite tech girl, Seris. Now we know that Seris is the most powerful oracle in the world of Paladins. This grant had the ability to see the future, the past, and sometimes multiple scenarios at once. She is really powerful. Seris took the name, according to the lore that was given by Horus, took the name of the city that she destroyed upon descending into mortal realm. Now this take me to a halt here, and I start thinking this kinda align with the lore given to Andraxus and Lex. We know that Lex and Andraxus were on a mission to stop some kind of a deviant goddess that did something bad, and they managed to defeat her, but on a really high price. I presume that Seris was that goddess, or at least was there, and she have offered Andraxus unlimited power in exchange of having the soul devouring curse, changing him to what he is now, unstoppable force of destruction. She wanted that, or at least she planned that. Now, I don't think that the form we see in the game, the thick, delicious form in the game. Oh yeah, screw you, you think that she's hot too. Anyway, I don't think that's her real form. I think that the real Ceres is somewhere else, still in the void. That form is just basically some kind of a projection of her real power, because as her lore said, upon descending on the city, she basically destroyed it just by descending. It didn't say she tried or attacked or something, just descended and then she destroyed the entire city. Imagine if her real form would be present in the world. As for Jonas, some will say, I don't think that Jonas is entirely a godlike being. He is immortal and it's difficult to kill, and he has a lot of powers, but not a god. He claimed to be that. I guess if I was mortal too, and if I did had the stuff he can do, I would claim to be the same. Anyway, like I said, Ceres is immensely powerful. She can see the future, the past, the present, and multiple scenarios at one time. She also can travel between dimensions. We can see her void, that F ability she can use. Yep, that one. She basically can't be hit by attacks. She kind of disappeared from the mortal realm and go to another plane of existence when she cannot be harmed. That means she can travel between dimensions. She can travel in time. That's also said in her lore. But one other clue, like I said, she is pulling the strings behind the curtain. There's a lore in Cassie. She said that Cassie was bound to her homeland by a curse, but her oracle kinda freed her from that curse. A mysterious oracle. Well, Ceres entirely mysterious. I don't think that other oracles who can do that beside her. So she is doing something. She is planning all of this war. That's her doing. Another clue is Terminus Heart, or that power core, whoever you want to call it, that's on his chest. It resembles somewhat Ceres' orb. I guess the magistrate at one point was losing badly, and she appeared in front of him. It's like, okay, you want power? Here, have this. Use it on that stone giant that you've been experimenting on. And she brought him into life. She seemed to be extremely intimidating by her voice line. The voice line, the kill taunt from Ash when she died, and that's Ansara's hand. She say, no, we know that Ash is the most badass champion there is, and she's basically someone who doesn't back down from a fight. To be afraid from a support character, now that's... Anyway, I think that Ceres is planning something big, but whether she's really evil or good, it's up to debate. Now, my first theory is she is trying to have this realm, mortal realm, as her own, but I don't think so. That's really highly unlikely. My second theory, she is trying to protect the realm from a foreign invasion. Yeah, we know that the Paladin world, or at least the universe, is not one realm. There's multiple realms. This is proven once in a lot of occasions. The maps we see in the game, some characters lore like Talos, also Junos. He has that kind of a astral sea thingy. He has in his cards. I think there's more realms. Ceres is probably just trying to protect the world from foreign invaders. One of those foreign invaders, I guess, is Wakano, the spirits, the snake spirit, or whatever it's called now by the new lore. She said in her kill taunt against him, yeah, she is trying to prevent this one from having it, or at least, now, Ceres is probably the main bad guy, or at least the good person who's trying to protect the realm. I see on most of her voice lines against other champions, skill taunts or something like that, she is kind of have this voice tone. She kind of feel pity for these mortals who have in all this war. I think she's the one who started the war between the Paladins and the magistrate. Even though she orchestrated all this, she know that they need champions and they need them strong and fast. And the only way to produce result is through starting a war, so champions can rise to the task and she can find heroes to stop this invasion. Now, of course, this is all a theory and all into speculation, waiting for Hi-Rise to release more lore. And would it kill you guys if you just like re-invite some voice characters to do more voice lines, especially like kill taunts or death voice lines against champions? That'd be really nice. Thank you. Anyway, this was Kane, and this was Paladin Champions of the Realm of Fan Theory. See you next time. Please comment, like, and subscribe.